Yeah, what's good with it? It's your boy Theo Rucker, On Time Delivery Transport, On Time Delivery Brokerage. Just came here to shoot a video. We're going to talk about a few things today about getting started. Talk about some of the companies that I use that help me in my journey. We're going to talk about some of the things that you can do that can help you separate yourself from the competition, because we're all wanting to win. I've been getting quite a few responses on the video of people asking different questions, so I don't take anything I say lightly. I'm going to give you the game, I'm going to give you the truth, and I'm going to tell you like it is. I ain't going to tell you how to do something I never done. I'm just going to give you what it is. So I'm not here to sell a lifestyle, I'm not here to sell a course. Your payment to me is to hit the like and subscribe and interact with the video. We let YouTube take care of the bill. So if you want to learn the game from my eyes, just subscribe to the channel, and I'll make sure that what I tell you is 100% authentic. With that said, man, I just want to say also, you can follow me on Facebook, Theodore Rucker, TheodorRe, Rucker. I post quite a few pictures of my trucks, of my loads, things I'm doing. So if you want to follow me, please feel free to do so. First, I want to talk about getting started. If you ask 10 people about how much money you need to get started in trucking, you're going to get maybe 10 different answers. People going to tell you 25,000, 30,000, 15,000. I mean, all that's cool, but there is really no correct number. Personally, me, when I started in trucking, I didn't even have a trailer. My girlfriend got her income tax. She gave it to me. I went and bought a truck. No trailer, no authority. I just knew I had a truck. 18 years later, I'm here with a company. All my equipment's paid for. So there's a will, there's a way, and I didn't have any money. I didn't even have money for fuel. If I know what I know now, would I have done it that way? Probably not, but my hard work and determination and the grace of God helped me get through. So I'm going to talk about, how you can make it if you don't have money. So the first thing you need to do is understand that one of your most expensive expense in transportation is going to be insurance, especially for new ventures. A new venture is a person who haven't had a company before, just starting out, getting their DOT, MC number. Insurance is going to be through the roof. There are not many companies that's writing insurance for new ventures, so most people are going to go to a Progressive and they're going to quote you $26,000, $28,000 per year per truck. Against everything in me, I would tell you absolutely do not do that deal. Do not go with Progressive on a new venture. There is another way. There is another company. However, I'm not going to just give that away. But I know a company that write new ventures that will get your policy started for $1,500 down. You will have A+ rated insurance that's accepted anywhere, cargo, physical damage, general liability, everything you need. Now, when I say I'm not going to just give it away, I'm not going to just share it on channel like that. But if you like and subscribe to the video and leave a comment asking for the info, then I will get you the info. Guaranteed. And this is not no clickbait. This is nothing of any nature. This is just me trying to get the channel up and get people to subscribe. And I'll give you the insurance provider, and I guarantee you they'll write your policy. You'll be paying $13,000 to $15,000 a year on a new venture. You would have top quality insurance. It doesn't matter where you live at in the country, guaranteed. Like, again, I don't say anything on my channel that's not true. There is some stipulations. You can't do drugs, and you have to pass a hair follicle test, which goes back roughly 4 to 6 months. If you can't pass a hair follicle test, you're not going to get approved for this insurance company. And you have to put a camera in your truck, which you should be doing anyway to protect yourself. So long as you can pass a hair follicle and you don't mind having a camera in your truck, then you're good to go. You're gonna get approved. So just going back away from that, you need a factoring company. You know, you need a very good factoring company in order to make it in trucking if you don't have a lot of money. A factoring company is a company that you're going to send your paperwork in as you do the loads. They're going to advance you the money, and they're going to wait for the customer to pay on the back deal. It costs you a percentage. Percentages on factoring companies range between 2% and 10%. 10% being with a recourse deal, which I don't suggest. I never suggest anybody do a recourse deal when it comes to factoring. Also, most customers take 30 to 60 days to pay their invoices. So a small company and not a lot of cash flow, you can't wait 60 days. So these factoring companies say, hey, for 2%, 3%, you send me the paperwork, I'm going to pay you same day, and I'm going to wait for the customer to pay me. Absolutely have to have a factoring company to make it in transportation if you don't got money. Me personally, I wouldn't pay more than 3% for a factoring company. No more than 3% for a factoring company. Don't pay no 98%, no 5%. Don't pay no 8%, 3% reserve, fund you 94, 95. You want to be funded 98%, period. You can save your own money. If you talk to a factoring company and they're talking about you got to put up a reserve or recourse, don't do it. Recourse, non-recourse. Recourse means that if the customer don't pay, they're going to go after you. Non-recourse means long as they approve the company that you're doing business with, if that company go out of business, if they don't pay the invoice, no fault to you, you get paid. You're not on the hook. You don't have to worry about paying the money back. So I don't know why anybody would sign a non-recourse deal. Me personally, I use a company out of Louisville, Texas. They're very good. They advance me 98. They take their 2%. Money's in the bank. Good. Another thing about the company that I use, it's a smaller company. It's more friendly. They're more helpful. I've been working with them a very long time. When I was starting off and I didn't have cash flow, I was running. I had a truck break down. I needed an overhaul. It was like $20,000. I had been working with them for a little while. They advanced me the $20,000. They took it back in small payments from my future loads. So that's one reason you want to go with a smaller company, because they're more willing to help you. They're just as much invested as you are. You get with these big factoring companies that's been around a really long time. They're very good. They're going to advance you your money, and it's going to be cut and dry, but they're not going to be willing to help you. And as a small fleet, as an owner operator, you need much help as possible. You need to have an ace in the hole no matter what. So with that said, me personally, I would go with a smaller factoring company. If you like and subscribe to the video and put info in the comment section, I will send you the factoring company I use as well, and they can help you out. Guaranteed. Fuel cards. I use a fuel card that I have to pay back every week. I don't want to do a prepaid fuel card where I need to put my money up front and then they give me a fuel card. I don't want to go with the fuel card with my factoring company where they take the money out of every load. I go with a fuel card provider that allows me to pay them back in 7 days from the day that I fuel. Why I rather do it that way? Because I may need cash in those couple days that I'm running for a tire blowout or this or that. I may need a little money until my next load hits. So if I have that money right there, I can use it as an emergency. That's why I rather go with a fuel card provider that allows you to do that. Also, they give me 18 to 20% off the cash pump price. Like and subscribe to the video, put info. I will let you guys know who I use as a fuel card provider. Next, you have to outwork the competition. You have to be in a position to do what the competitors can't do to make it in this industry, to make it in this market. If you're in flatbed, you need to be pulling a 53-foot trailer. If you pull in a step deck, you need to be pulling a 53-foot step deck. There are 48 step deck. There are 48-foot flatbeds and step decks everywhere you look. Everybody has them. So what that means, it's going to be a little more competition when it comes to getting the loads that require a 48-footer. So you want to have a 53-footer. So when they post a load, they say we need a 53-foot flatbed. It's going to automatically pay a little more because it needs a more specialized trailer than a regular 48. So boom, you're already ahead of the game right there by hauling a 53-foot. If it's not a 53-footer, I don't pull it. You know, you get a 60-foot material, and you can, they say, hey, we got this 60-foot load going here, paying $8,500. You know, that's just a number I'm throwing out. And need a 53-foot flatbed. Well, the guys with the 48, you got 50 trucks in the area. 41 of them got 48-footers. So they're all automatically out the equation because they got a 48-footer. So you got the 53, you can make the money. What else? Let me see. Maintenance. You need to set yourself up with vendors that can help you. You need to get your entire account. You don't need no national account with Michelin, Southern Tire, those Loves. All those things are very, very expensive. And you need to keep your costs low as possible. So what you need to do, you need to keep you a spare rim and brand new tire on your trailer. I suggest you run the same size tires on your truck and your trailer so you can carry a spare that can work on either one. That's my suggestion, all-position tire. But if you can't do that, you need to carry a rim and a tire for your tractor, a rim and a tire for your trailer, and it needs to be mounted already because once you have a blowout on the road and you go to these road service, they're going to tell you $500, $600, maybe even $800 just for a tire, plus $250 call out fee. You can spend $1,000 on one tire quick. But if you already have that tire on that rim, you just pull up, hey, I need you to do a complete swap. They're gonna take it off, put the new one on, you bring the other one back, and you spend $100, $150, maybe $250 if they gotta come call out. And then when you get back to your home terminal, you get your new tire on your spare rim and you go forward like that. As far as work goes, you cannot base your week off one load. You cannot sit in a city for 2 or 3 days looking for the perfect load, especially when you're new. This video is going over a little bit, so I'm gonna wrap it up. But you have to base your weeks off of the full week, not one load. Say you come to Houston and freight out of Houston is going to be a little cheap because there's so many trucks. But if it's a cheaper load getting you to a better area where you can make more money, you need to take that load instead of sitting around saying I'm not moving for $3 or less than $3 or $4 a month. You'd be sitting forever. There's a lot of trucks in Houston. Also, you want to try to stick around the cities where there's ports. The cities that have big ports normally have a large volume of work coming out of there. So I tend to run areas where, there's ports. I run a lot of stuff out the port because there's just more work. At the end of the day, it's all about outworking the competition. You don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to be the strongest. You don't have to be the fastest. You just have to be committed and dedicated and disciplined. It's difficult out here, but it's not impossible. If you got discipline, you get you a game plan, you'll make it. I mean, you really can make it and make some great money, even during times where they say truck is bad. Is it bad right now? I'm not gonna use the word bad, but it's not good. However, you still can make money. If someone's watching this video and say, hey, should I buy a truck and start my authority? Absolutely. I mean, it's the best decision you can make, but nothing's going to be given to you. And last thing I'm going to say is you have to be in trucking for the love and the passion of transportation. If you're just in it for the money, you won't last forever because the money's not going to always be there. But the love for trucking is what's going to get you through. So just a little general information. If you need a specific video about a specific thing, just send me a message, shoot me an email, and I'll get back with you and I'll get that video done. One-on-one consultations, I'm not opposed to it, but that's not really something I do right now. It's not ideal for when I made this channel. However, I will consider it on a case-by-case basis. But until next time, be safe. On-time delivery transport, not just a name, it's a promise.